how do you think family constellation as a facilitator training could help people who are already practitioners or, therapists of different kind? They could be body workers, psychotherapists, doctors, whoever. A lot of people had this question, why should we do this? Or how would it really add to our practice already?
Yes, thank you. We human beings, we inherited this from our evolutionary process, from our development, that cortical brain, it's more developed. So thinking and rethinking and telling our stories is what have been emphasized quite a bit, in our lives. So we never had this opportunity to stop and notice what is happening in our body, what is happening with our emotions, and take care of it. Most of it's just kind of trying to tell the story, this happened and that happened, and actually blaming others. And many story, and then when you go, even the doctors or teachers, wherever you go, you find that people tell the story, and sometimes we even blame them, like, oh, they are doing the same thing. Or, the doctors you go, they do prescription to get your medication right away. The teachers will discipline you. The psychology might listen and tell you your problem is this and that, but that's what we got. Now, I'm not saying those methods are wrong. I said that is fine, even with the doctors and the teachers and the psychologists and the craniotherapists and all of these modalities that we have, they're all wonderful. And they have helped us and they continue to help us. But we all continue to grow and see what else we can add into this. So when you use family constellation, what you are adding into that is to help people, first of all, to realize that they belong. And you're not the one, you as a therapist, as a doctor, as a teacher, you're not the one to carry them, helping them. You are reminding them to know that they belong to a system and their well-being come from their system. They recognize their system, the energy, the force of life that come from that system. And we lose that when we keep thinking of all the negativity that we have from our own relationship, from our connection, from our entangled relationships and connections. So when we bring this concept of family constellation system therapy in the doctor's office, in the teacher's place, classroom, and the other kind of therapies, we are just putting additional information to our clients to understand that, first of all, could they find peace within the place where they live, where they come from, where they are connected. And then we add everything else we have that we are sharing with them. And that's really bring a lot of wellness. This heal the conflict. But most of our conflicts are in how we relate with our parents. We go to the therapy. Tell me the truth, all of you who are out there. What do we go for therapy for? My mother, blah, 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 blah. My father, blah, 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 blah. My grandmother, blah, 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 blah. My sister, we all have all these, yeah? So, we're talking about them and actually putting all of the responsibilities to them. And the family constellation system therapy comes to remind us, no matter what, we have 50% of our contribution. And if we have a 50% and we take our own responsibility, we don't even need to apologize for anything. But we just need to be responsible and move on and have an attitude of goodness, an attitude of embracing, an attitude of relating and connecting. That's all. So I will invite everybody to incorporate this into their practices because
Definitely.
it works.
Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. I think it's so important, even for the practitioner, to remember that their role is not to take care of their clients, but to remind their clients to take care of themselves, and to be able to get them to a place where they can take the responsibility for themselves and not even maybe outsource it to the therapist to say, I'm paying you for you to take care of me. Right.
Right.
And that's the core value of Family Constellation, where we can help them remember that they belong to an already existing system, no matter how it makes them feel just now. There is something more deeper and beyond that makes maybe a reminder of a connection that can, help resolve all the surface tensions that they're most aware of at the moment. And
Yes. Yes.
ah,
Yeah. Beautiful.
wow. And I think with the way you explained, I don't think there is any profession that can ever say Family Constellation may not add to what they're doing. So, it could be a corporate HR, it could be a coach, it could be a business head, it can be anyone, anywhere. And with this system, I think even businesses can grow with this idea
Yes.
of belonging, because
Yes.
even a business needs a system, and without a system nothing can really move to its full potential. And with this awareness, I think we all can get in touch with our powers and really rock it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. That's it.